I haven't smoked since about 2008. When I was smoking, it would have been probably up to maybe 10 cigarettes a day, and I smoked for probably the age of 15 till about 20. I think initially I got into smoking because everyone around me was smoking. It could be a combination of stress, anxiety, boredom. It was what you did at the bus stop. At the time I wasn't driving. I think I'm a little bit more unique in the way that when I decided that I wanted to quit, I pretty much quit the first go. Very quickly I could feel like this bubbly feeling of anxiety coming up, and that's when you normally go have a cigarette. I made sure that I had outlets. For me, I've never been one that can really hold it in, and even if you do, it comes out in the end anyways, whether you're yelling at a family member or a partner or you're getting grumpy at work. I mean, back then I was told meditate, mindfulness, and I thought, how does that compare to a cigarette or having a beer or something? And I guess in recent years I've really gelled more with that. Me personally, I found the patches came on a little bit too slowly, and that's why I like the chewing gum. A lot of people chew it, don't do it properly, and they swallow the nicotine and it tastes gross and they stop. So I use the proper method of chewing it, parking it, letting it go in my bloodstream, and for me, I think that helped with my anxiety at the time because it still felt like I was having a bit of relief. From what I've seen in other people that have struggled, it's accepting that it is going to be a little bit sucky for a while, but I came to terms with that and sort of rolled with the punches. And I think the final thing that really helped me get over the line in quitting, I think I actually went on the Quit website at the time and learnt about what my brain was doing when I was craving. So when it happened, I could sort of talk myself through it a bit more and know that's just my brain trying to trick me and push me into doing it. Just wait and it'll be okay. Looking back now, it taught me how to, at the time, sit with uncomfortable feelings, because I knew by having a cigarette, it wasn't going to change what was actually upsetting me to start with. So it was actually building up what I call my distress tolerance and being able to sit with uncomfortable feelings. There's always going to be stresses in life. So if you're waiting for a good time to quit, look, obviously sometimes will be better than others. If you've had, I don't know, something extreme like a death in the family or something very stressful, maybe not. But generally, because these people have anxiety all the time, yeah, it's kind of biting the bullet and when you're ready. I think for workers, it's us having the knowledge and the confidence of having that conversation initially. Because it isn't something that's brought up in our training to become a worker in many of these courses. I guess as a health professional, if you can just be up to date on the knowledge around it, because I know until recently I've been quite surprised with some of the information on the mental effect it has. It's actually only up until recently, with more involvement with Quit, where I've learnt a few facts that I didn't know at the time when I was a smoker, that I've been able to pass on to when I do see clients. So the interaction that it has with medication, that's something that I never knew. So definitely passing those messages on, and after learning more of doing the 1 Day Quit training, understanding how it mentally affects you is a message that I'm really excited to get out to clients.